What's going on, everybody? This is Patrick from Pours Unboxings, as you know, and I'm going to be ranking thumbnail. Let's go. Thumbnail. I'm going to be ranking every SummerSlam I have. Including Volume 4. So I have... Oh, Jesus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 pay-per-views of SummerSlam. So, sorry guys, but grab your popcorn, because now I'm going to do from worst. I'm going to do best to worst. Or should I do worst to best? I'm not sure. Okay. Let's just get started. Let's go with the worst one first. So, number 1, 2, 16. Number 16, I guess, is SummerSlam 2010. Now, well, like I said in my rant video, which is gonna be up shortly after I post 2007, 8, 9, and then 10. No, like you have Team WWE, Team Nexus, you have Randy Orton versus Sheamus, you have Kane and Rey Mysterio. I mean, okay, here's the problem with this pay-per-view. Like, first off, this should have been this. I mean, I was talking to a friend, the Duty Freak, and I popped this in, right? I popped this in, and I only watched the Kofi Kingston versus Dolph Ziggler match, and I kind of watched Kane versus Rey Mysterio, but I could not watch the main event. I had to skip it and go to 2012. So, PG era at your finest, folks. Nexus should have gone over. So, that is number 16. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 15, or I've lost count. Shut up. 15. 15. 14, 2003.
Yeah, wait up. Nope.
Okay. 14 is 2007. I mean, besides the John Morrison versus CM Punk match for the ECW title, I could not watch this. Great Khali versus Batista for the world title. Let that sink in. John Cena versus Randy Orton. Stop. I mean, I only watched, let's see, 3 matches on this card, and I couldn't even continue. So, 2007 at number 14. Number 13. Would probably be SummerSlam 2011. No, crap. Stop. Dang it. Good. Number 13. First off, SummerSlam 2008. You had a great world title match. You had a semi-good Hell in a Cell match for PG, because I heard that Edge wanted blood, but Vince McMahon couldn't do it, or didn't want to do it. That old man needs to go away. Yeah, Triple H versus Great Khali. I mean, oh God. Jeff Hardy versus MVP. So number 13. 13. Or Yeah, 13. I said 2007 for 14. This is such a hard choice. SummerSlam 2014. I love the disc art work on this. Besides a good Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz match for the IC title, a very good what's his name? Duh. Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. My mind is in the gutter right now. After I watch Ric Flair, I'm going to bed. You had a good match with Randy Orton and Roman Reigns. And then you had a squash match with John Cena and Brock Lesnar. And now I rate this I guess 12, because you can have and this is based on the cover. Like, this is fine, but you can do like John Cena and Brock Lesnar, John Cena, put the world titles in the middle. So this is 12. So that is 13, actually. I'm getting screwed up. I guess 12, I guess. Man, what the hell? You had John Cena versus Chris Jericho. You had JBL versus Batista. And then you had Legend versus Icon for the first time ever. Overselling the crap out of this match. But I liked the Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero. I liked the No Holds Barred. I liked the Taker versus Orton match. And I liked the Matt Hardy versus Edge. So, I guess this is number 12. I don't know anymore. I'm going to count again. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, so this is 12 or 11. Ten would have to be SummerSlam 2009. I do not know how I'm going to do this with Survivor Series. You had a stupid match with Orton and Cena that like 3 times. who had a very good match with Jeff Hardy and CM Punk. He had a very good opener match with Rey Mysterio versus Dolph Ziggler, and then DT Generation X versus Legacy. And that's all I remember from this. So there you go. Number 10. Number 9 would have to be 2003. Goldberg was stupid. You had Taker versus A-Train, Shane McMahon versus Eric Bischoff. I like the U.S. title match and the WWE title match, but I did not like the world title match at all. So 2003 is number 8. Just stick with me. I've lost count, but when I get to my top 5, okay. 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 I guess that was my 10th, and this is my 9th. Okay. Shut up. I don't care what I'm ranking these, okay. No, 2004 is number... Number 9, then. No, that was 9. This is 8. 2004 is number 8 because I liked the Chris Benoit versus Randy Orton match. I loved the Intercontinental title match. I loved the Eddie Guerrero versus Kurt Angle. And I liked the 6-man tag team match. So 2004 is number 8. Number 9. I don't care. Number 8. Part 2, I guess. I don't know. Is SummerSlam 2011. You had CM Punk and John Cena for the WWE title. You had a very good match versus Christian versus Randy Orton in their very good rivalry and No Holds Barred. And Daniel Bryan versus Wade Barrett. And that is all I remember from this pay-per-view. And I am too tired to tell you what the rest is, so. That's number 7. This is 8, I guess. Number 7 would have to be SummerSlam 2012. This is probably one of the worst, but I ranked it high because I liked the Jericho versus Dolph Ziggler match and Brock versus Triple H, and I was at their second encounter at Extreme Rules, or third encounter. Yeah, third encounter. Okay. This is number 7. I don't care. Okay. I got lost in my ranking. I'm sorry. Number 6. SummerSlam 2006. You had Edge and Lita. Edge with Lita versus John Cena. King Booker versus Batista. A very good match with Ric Flair and Mick Foley. And Hulk Hogan versus Randy Orton, which would be Hulk Hogan's last match. So, and you had Batista and King Booker for the world title. You had D-Generation X versus the McMahons. So, yeah. And now we get in to the top 5. Number 5. SummerSlam 2017. And what I forgot to tell you in the review is I love the graffiti in this. So, yeah. So, you had the Fatal 4-Way with Roman, Brock, Braun, and Samoa Joe. You had the Jinder Mahal versus Shinsuke Nakamura, and you had Bray Wyatt versus the Demon Finn Balor. You had the Shield. You had the Brothers in Arms. Like, that's what I'm going to call Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins when I see them together. You had Styles versus Kevin Owens for the U.S. title with Shane McMahon. So, yeah. Number 5. Number 4 would have to be 2016. Or number 4 would have to be SummerSlam 2019. Well, you had The Fiend versus Bray Wyatt. Oh, it is so... oh my god. I'm like half asleep in my head. The Fiend versus Finn Balor. I'm sorry. You had Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar in a good Universal title match. You had a good Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton match. You had Goldberg versus Dolph Ziggler. I almost said Trish Stratus. Trish Stratus versus Charlotte. And you had Becky versus Natalya in a submission match for the Raw Women's title. So, that's number 4. And then down to my top 3. Number 3 would have to be SummerSlam 2015. You had the New Day winning the tag team titles. You had a great match with Rollins and John Cena until it was ruined by Jon Stewart. Screw you, Jon Stewart. You had a semi-good match with Undertaker and Brock. I like their Hell in a Cell match better at 2015 instead of this match. You had Team PCB versus Team Bad versus Team Bella. You had Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose versus Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper. You had Neville and Stephen Amell versus Stardust and King Barrett and more. And this starts your 4-hour pay-per-views. So, number 3. And then number 2 is SummerSlam 2016. You had Brock and Randy Orton. You had John Cena and AJ Styles in a, not pun intended, phenomenal match. You had Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins. You had Dolph versus Dean Ambrose for the world title. You had Sasha Banks versus Charlotte for the Raw Women. For the Raw Women's title. And what makes this number 2 is because of these two. Yeah, you should have had Seth and Finn, and then Dolph and Ziggler. Dean and Dolph. And not have your 2 winners here. And you all know what my number 1 is. You know what it is. SummerSlam 2013. You had Brock and CM Punk. You had Cena and Bryan. You had Christian and Alberto Del Rio for the world title. You had Brock and Punk. I think I said that. Ring of Fire match or Inferno match. Kane versus Bray Wyatt. And then you had Randy Orton just cashing in. And a great to push Daniel Bryan's storyline, to start it, that spark. The weird part is when I look at this cover, there is no WWE official, no WWE sticker on Triple H's referee shirt. So that's kind of weird. But again, a perfect pay-per-view to be your number 1. So out of 1, 2, I don't want to count anymore. But this is my number 1. It's your 26th annual SummerSlam 2013 in the books. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This has been Patrick from Pours Unboxings, as you know. Signing off. Bye, guys.